Millions of kilometers away from Earth, a high-tech spaceship is voyaging toward a new planet called Homestead II. The journey is set to last 120 years, so all 5,000 passengers are kept in a deep hibernation sleep to ensure they don't age a single day. Everything was going perfectly until only 30 years into the trip, a massive asteroid slams into the ship. This collision causes a tiny technical glitch, but that small error changes everything for one man, Jim Preston. His hibernation pod malfunctions and opens 90 years too early. When Jim first wakes up, he thinks they've finally reached their destination. But soon, the terrifying reality sinks in. He is completely alone on this massive vessel, and he is destined to grow old and die long before anyone else ever wakes up. For a whole year, Jim lives on the edge of madness. He talks to a robot bartender and drinks his days away, but the soul-crushing loneliness begins to rot him from the inside. That's when he sees her, Aurora Lane, still sleeping peacefully in her pod. Jim falls in love with her from afar, but a dark, haunting thought enters his mind. Should I destroy this girl's life just to end my own loneliness? After months of internal struggle, Jim makes a choice that turns him into a villain. He sabotages Aurora's pod to wake her up. When she wakes, they are the only two people alive on the ship. Slowly, they fall deeply in love, and life feels like a dream. Until the day Aurora discovers the truth. Her pod didn't glitch. Jim deliberately woke her up. Betrayal. Aurora begins to hate Jim with every fiber of her being, but suddenly the ship's systems start failing one by one. The lives of all 5,000 sleeping passengers are now in grave danger. Jim and Aurora must put their feelings aside to save the ship. In a desperate mission, Jim risks his life and barely manages to stop the ship from exploding. The ship is saved, and Jim finds a way for only one person to go back into hibernation. He offers this chance to Aurora so she can reach the new world and live her life. But Aurora? She forgives Jim and chooses to grow old with him on that lonely, silent ship instead. 88 years later, when the rest of the passengers finally wake up, they don't find a cold, metallic ship. Instead, they find a lush green jungle growing in the heart of the vessel and the remains of a beautiful, tragic love story. So friends, was Jim right to wake Aurora, or was it a crime? If you were in his place, would you choose to die alone over 90 years, or would you wake someone else up to be with you? Let me know in the comments.